This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Morris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense is on the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was throwing the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
So one play moves the ball to the 41, another first down. Looking for a gap, it's Hemby. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
That's caught. It's Morris. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Hoosiers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it, no problem. So we have our first.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the 1st time tonight. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that completion. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Eller. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Pop over the middle. It's Pena. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 30.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Ross. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they call a run. He shreds the tackle. And shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Nittany Lions winding up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's how you finish a play. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for 6. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
To throw, it's Aller. Going to try to use his legs here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Pena. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. To the air. It's Mendoza. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Nittany Lions will line up on first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The receiver grabs it. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Morris. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Breaks in open space. And they're able to get him down. Getting set, here's second down. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And a short pitch and a catch to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Hoosiers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has a pass to the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Pemby. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's no good. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And Indy Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And it's complete. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Lets it go quickly. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Might be for the ball game. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you have number one beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. offense will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Michigan State's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Spartans are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field, and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Dumps it to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? The Spartans will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Coltonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Unloads it downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's raining, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded.
Check in with Kevin.
Nothing else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Hands it off. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCray. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Spartans are marching down the field. The give to the back. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the left side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Bring in the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down for this defense.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think
Turning it on! And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way than offload the football.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They take the lead with the 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Give to the running back. Quick spin on the run. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball somewhere.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. With the catch, it's Allen. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking looking to get one in here. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's caught. It's Kelly. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Flips it out in the flat.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got room at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Allen. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Powers forward. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fitted in the window for the score. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Under fire, trying to make magic on the scramble.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. Send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll immediately call timeout. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Belling.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with first set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Just threw that one way too far.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right, and the latest mishap, a touchdown taken away by the flag. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Belling. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Huskers will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Penn State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. The coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Early in this season, Group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. As the RPO caught to the right. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. The sure hands, it's Hunter. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And a speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. There's the handoff. He gets loose. Got the first down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
2nd down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Huskers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no. And a great way to...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Handing off on the draw play. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Pena. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Dropping back. It's Allen. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there.
Terrible.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic 1st down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
It's a quick grab. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss on the play. Important 3rd down play coming up.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On the run here. Let's it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Back to throw. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
So second down after the incompletion. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Off target and incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Huskers are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw again. Snags a quick throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
To the air, it's Raiola. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal a victory.
Chuman Clark with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They call the draw play here. They test the middle but get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Aller. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Direct snap to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cornhuskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Short throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. It begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Back to pass. It's Allen. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
26, Nebraska, 11.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's again.
Oh, he makes the catch. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, we're going to take a quick little 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Rutgers offense will have the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Penn State's offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability.
A shot for the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Dinkins. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He wants it all. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Allard. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's strong. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick. First down out to the 30. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Campbell. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Turning it on! Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Campbell. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back.
Lots of room to run. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got it behind the line. It's Campbell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Scarlet Knights will this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Allard. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. With the catch, it's Pena. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's 1st down from the 11. Off the play fake. And he was flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
21, Rutgers, 0.
Bringing it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go to the counter. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Raymond. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Weber. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the tight end was in blocking on that play. The quarterback just kind of freaked out. Was just trying to find someone to outlet and dump the football to. Found the tight end. He wasn't expecting it, and as a result, loses yards in the catch.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Allard. Makes the catch, it's Allen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sheffield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He leaves it with his back. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Allard. Plucks it out of the air. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. From the gun, running back on the move.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. Intercepted to stop the threat.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Runs for the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the air, it's Aller. He's got him. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He's moving out of the pocket. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dinkins. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That last score sort of felt like the finishing touches on a great meal, didn't it, as they get ready to line up for the kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Duff. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
Stakes get higher. The pressure starts to mount. Those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times for people. So this team has been really dominant throughout the season. Jesse, they got a little bit more to go. Can't get too...
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. A quick juke to get free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff in a single back formation. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's McCulley. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up.
Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the ground, it's Haynes. They tried a little, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Up over the middle, it's McCulley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. They'll run it to the left. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. To the air, it's Allen. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. He breaks free. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Running out of time in the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense. Running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Eller. Makes the catch. It's Ross. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense bouncing back after allowing that big gain the play before. This is the type of potential momentum changer a team needs to rally from a deficit like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's McCulley. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Oh, what a breaking ankles out there. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Bringing pressure. And they've got him. A sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change in possession. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. But how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
EAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan, 9.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's got it again. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Takes a deep shot on the move. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Grab down the middle, it's McCulley. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the Wolverines offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Moore. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A completion makes it second down. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Wolverines looking to cash in the red zone. Throwing off play action. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And they keep this 12. drive going. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 4th down, look at a throw for it. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? And they'll stop them after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. To throw, it's Eller. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Pounding away with the run game. One tricks him again. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and 10 play coming up. He takes the handoff again. As the 1st down is still going. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. 1st down here for this offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, that was our last one, but we will resume this. I guess we'll be in the 2nd round next time. So next time we're on, we'll be starting with Miami.